fellow Nigerians and former Nigerians in spirit. Today I am standing here on behalf of the Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, GCSDN, to read a letter which I have in my hand. This is the final copy of the letter. And before I read the content of that letter, I would like to thank the government of the United Arab Emirates for having the courage to do what the Nigerian government have not been able to do. We want to thank the government of the United Arab Emirates for publishing the names of the sponsors of terrorism in our country, Nigeria. The names include Abdul Rahman Ado Musa, Saliu Yusuf Adamu, Bashir Ali Yusuf, Mohammed Ibrahim Isa, Ibrahim Ali Al-Hassan, and Surajo Abubakar Mohammed. As we wait for the DSS to take action, as we wait for the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria under retired Major General Muhammadu Buhari to take action, we are writing to the government of the United States of America on a very, very important issue, and this is the final copy of our letter that has been dispatched. I read to you. Anthony J. Blinken, Secretary of State of the United States of America, through Ambassador Mary Beth Leonard, Ambassador of the United States of America to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Abuja, Nigeria. Dear Sir, terrorism alert, refusal of visa and sanctions against Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, MACBAN, and Miyetti Allah Social Cultural Group, Kautal Hore. A video recently released by the Channels TV of Nigeria shows that the Miyetti Allah Social Cultural Group, Kautal Hore, now appoints ambassadors to propagate their insidious goals and objectives in and outside Nigeria. MACBAN and the Miyetti Allah Social Cultural Group, Kautal Hore, are violent cattle herders with similar goals. We wish to use the term Miyetti Allah interchangeably. One Amina Temitokpe Ajayi was recently appointed as Diaspora Ambassador of Kautal Hore. She promised in the video of her acceptance speech in suspicious guise to take some members of its notorious association to the United States of America for training on so-called animal husbandry and ranching. Recall that MACBAN, which is the umbrella body of Fulani militants, openly owned up to multiple killings of Nigerians in Plateau and Benue states. Their murderous and violent activities continue to spread across all regions of Nigeria, including the raping of women and the willful destruction of farms and products in various communities. They have left behind so much sorrow by slitting many throats, razing houses, and displacing many Nigerians from their homes. Now, the United Nations High Commission for Refugees has recorded that Nigeria has at least 3.2 million displaced persons. Miyetti Allah, the brain box of evil, usually contributed to the tragedies. There are indications that these murderous groups hiding under the canopy of herders who have dangerously taken over forests allegedly are foreign affiliates, especially with Boko Haram and the Islamic State for West Africa province, ISWAP. We have seen treasonable videos in which they treacherously threaten to secede from Nigeria. It means that they plan to destroy our country, Nigeria, before leaving. Recall that in July 2021, Alhaji Abbas Tafida, Emir of the Empire of Muri, Taraba State, gave Fulani herders insurgents an ultimatum of 30 days to leave the forest of Taraba because of their killings, kidnappings, and other criminal activities. Their terrorist activities have been a very huge source of disappointment, embarrassment, and consternation to other peace-loving Muslims and Fulani whom they have grossly misrepresented. Cattle rearing is a private business, and we forbid that it is used in connivance with some criminals in government to dictate the trajectory of our country, Nigeria. So, kindly recall that the governor of Katsina State, Aminu Bello Masari, who is also Fulani, recently declared the obvious on national TV, the Channels TV, that most of the ongoing terrorism in Nigeria is being perpetuated by the Fulani insurgents. Though we do not have problems with all Fulanis as a tribe in Nigeria, these herders continue to paint very horrible pictures of their tribe through their private businesses of cow rearing, breeding, and trading, which seriously tends towards land grabbing. Many Fulani have also signed our online petition. Please recall also that the so-called Fulani herdsmen militia have been classified as the fourth most dangerous terrorist organization in the world. With the traces of blood which they continue to leave behind, it will be a huge international security risk to allow these fellows into your country under the guise of seeking knowledge in animal husbandry and ranching. There are several professors of agriculture in Nigeria that could teach them in Nigeria if their intention is genuine. As MACBAN and the Miyetti Allah socio-cultural group, Kautal Hore, continue to ravage Nigeria through massacres and kidnappings for ransoms, we wish to respectfully but firmly request as follows. 1. That the government of the United States of America should issue visas to this, should not issue visas to these persons planning to travel to California under the guise of learning animal husbandry and ranching. 2. That visa ban should be placed on all the executive members of MACBAN and the Miyetti Allah socio-cultural group Kautal Hore, their families and their agents. Issuing visas to these persons is akin to intentionally exporting terrorism into the United States of America. 3. That international instruments should be quickly applied in prosecuting these associations for their roles in the killings in Benue, Plateau, and other states of Nigeria as President Muhammadu Buhari, by reasons of his ethnic affiliations, intentionally remain mute to their many atrocities, verbal and physical. 4. that international declaration should be formally made against Miyetti Allah as terrorist organizations and further actions quickly taken against them in the interest of regional and global security. 5. That pressure should be exerted on the Nigerian government to deregister these terrorist associations from the records of the Corporate Affairs Commission to put an end to their continuing propagation of false representation before the international community as so-called corporate associations. 6. That all present and future ambassadors of these notorious groups should be put on watch list to forestall terrorism. This is a red alert. We wish to reiterate that not all Fulani are terrorists. Many persons from their ethnic groups are equally very disturbed with what their kids and kins are doing. The dangerous threat that Miyetti Allah represents cannot be overemphasized. As we look forward to sending you other online petitions that are currently being signed by other well-meaning Nigerians, we are hopeful that your support of our request will bring peace and development to the world, our country, and safeguard your assets and investments in Nigeria. A stitch in time saves 9. Yours sincerely, Frederick Omoyoma, on behalf of the Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria. Fellow Nigerians, the online petition is on. Please make haste to sign and to share. The time is now. If we do not give up on our country, we shall all get to the finishing line and we shall be happy again. This is not the dream of any Nigerian. This is not the dream of our founding fathers, but terrorists cannot succeed over us. We must overcome. Thank you.